when you talk about philanthropy, can you draw further on your own experience and give advice to the business leaders and the CEOs watching your interview right now? What sort of effective platform they can create to kickstart philanthropy and to really give in a meaningful way?
Well, I think it has to be very personal and touch people individually. So I would say if you're a CEO, the key is going to be, where does it germinate from the people? Let them make the choices. Let them have the intimacy of contact. You might do something like a matching fund. In other words, set up a fund and then it matches, and then make it a group activity.
Spread the love.
Yeah, but let the people who feel it, that they go have the contact. Because philanthropy is not just giving away money. Philanthropy is loving the contact and being able to have that kind of feeling.
When you look back at your journey, what are some of the valuable lessons you've learned, and what's the biggest mistake to avoid?
The most valuable lessons, let's say, is you know, how difficult it is to do it, because you don't know the return on the investment when you're writing a check. In business or in investing, if it doesn't work, if that business doesn't work, if they're not bringing in more sales than revenue than they're putting out and therefore being productive, it dies. Not so in philanthropy. So that's one thing that how do you build that expertise is an important thing. And mistakes are related to, I met a lot of mistakes as we're coming along. Like investing, you know, you're naive. What I found is that there are remarkably talented, caring people who, if you can enable them well and also go with partnerships with the right philanthropists, there's a lot of ways to improve. All of those were learned by mistakes and led to the development of.
And do you want this to be your legacy?
Well, I view a legacy as a gift, you know, from one generation to another. I think that I do want the money to go to be beneficial to others. So in a sense, yes, I want that to be a gift. But I also I'm at a stage in my life that I want to pass along anything that's been of value to me. So in some cases, it's either craft I've learned, and there are many things, but philanthropy, giving away the money, is one thing, because it makes such a huge difference.